Okay, so today we are going to be watching a video titled 7 Scary Videos to Avoid at Night. And luckily, I'm recording this in the morning, so we're all good. The video itself comes from Sir Spooks. So guys, please go over and show him some love. And if you do for whatever reason enjoy the video, please like the video, subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. Peace. Sir Spooks. Let's go.
Hello,
No getting scared
everyone.
today, right?
My name is Sir Spooks, and today we'll take a look at 7 scary videos. But before we begin,
My Christmas
make sure
mug.
to subscribe to my channel for more scary content. Alright, with that said, let's
Oh my
begin.
god. I think I made that cup of tea on the surface of the sun.
The first video we'll be taking a look at today comes from the
Why did I go back in for another one? I literally just said it was really hot.
TikTok account BCD, who can be seen filming from inside his car before pulling up to a house. And it's here that he immediately senses something is very wrong. Right away, the uploader gets understandably freaked out when he discovers that the stove has somehow been turned on.
Mate.
Afterward, he takes a moment to breathe and collect himself, but he doesn't get much time to do that, because then this happens.
I'm not gonna hide and like get scared and stuff. But what I might do is put my hands over my eyes for protection.
Why was that damn door?
I'm not scared, mate.
That door was not shut.
Out of nowhere, a door closes by itself, much to the
Okay,
uploader's
maybe this
shock.
is actually going to be a little bit
Clearly
scary.
rattled, he frustratedly calls out, "Who are you? What do you want?" Probably not expecting an answer, but that's exactly what he gets.
No, okay.
Who are you? What do you want?
Bro, what do you mean leave, mate? What?
A strange, disembodied voice can be heard responding with a chilling word: leave. The video ends with the man doing exactly
all I'm
that,
thinking that moment is
leaving
like,
the
this is
house as
literally
quickly as
my
he can
house.
without looking back.
What do you mean leave?
This clip was
I'm not
only
getting kicked out of my
posted to
own
TikTok
house.
a little over a month ago, so hopefully we'll get an update sometime soon. It's definitely bizarre and unsettling.
But then again, I mean, thinking about it, if I was to hear something go, leave. Probably going to leave. Probably. Not even probably. I'm 100% going to leave, mate. Wow. That'd be so scary.
Have mechanical issues. The clear, close-by voice telling him to leave is what pushes this encounter into
where are they
much
hiding, mate?
stranger territory.
They're in the fridge.
If it's real, it's the kind of experience you don't easily forget.
Oh, isn't this the channel that was always like in between its clips?
On November 12th, 2011, a YouTube channel by the name of Schwab304 posted a video that shows a young man named Will and documents the strange, creepy events happening inside his dorm room at West Virginia University.
West
In the
Virginia.
video, Will explains that unexplainable things happen in his dorm room every single night at exactly 1 o'clock in the morning. He describes hearing
Easy solution for that. Go to sleep at 1:45. You know what I mean? Or move.
weird noises, but says he's never been able to figure out exactly what they are or where they're coming from.
Man, why is this tea staying
Will
so
then
hot?
sits quietly
I made it
listening
like
for any
20
signs of
minutes ago.
activity while his friend films him. After a little while, Will stands up to walk around the dorm, saying that he heard something, and that's when this happens.
Well, you could just TTBLO.
What is that?
I'm not scared. I'm not scared.
Let me go over here. I don't hear it anymore. I think it stopped.
Didn't make me jump, but I was just like moving a little bit.
Out of nowhere, a whole bunch of Will's belongings are thrown across the room. Almost like whatever spirit might be lingering there suddenly got angry and
hold on.
decided to track.
What is all of that stacked up? I mean, and also something falling like that. He just walked past it. It could have been anything.
The place.
Also, it could have been a ghost.
But pretty abruptly after that, leaving us all to wonder what happened next to Will and his friend.
Mate, and he's got that.
Unfortunately,
do you know what's really annoying, right? I've seen videos from like World War II that have like better quality than some of these ones, and I'm sitting there thinking like, how? 2025, we are still experiencing the worst camera quality. It's the same in the Alien videos. I'm like, when are we going to get? Considering we can pinpoint a penny dropping in the middle of the bloody ocean, or probably not. But what, 2025, we can't even get a video that is at minimum 1080p. Like, Jesus Christ.
The video ever posted to Will's channel, and considering how much time has passed, it's highly unlikely we'll ever get an official update on what became of Will, or whether the haunting ever got worse. While
or if
some
he
might
continued to
argue
fake
that
his
something
videos
off camera could have been responsible for tossing the objects, strings, someone hiding, etc., the timing and Will's genuine reaction feel convincing. If it was a setup, they pulled it off pretty well.
Well,
especially
they
for
say
a
that.
early 2010.
I love when they say that. Oh, his reaction was convincing, and it's like, well, he panned the camera around to the exact place where this thing then fell. Convincing or convenient?
Video. But what do you guys think? Was Will dealing with an angry spirit in his dorm room? Or could there be a more rational explanation for what we're seeing here? Be sure to let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'm really curious to hear what you think.
I mean, it's an old video, obviously, but... Number 5. I just thought. I'm going to go live this week, I think. And I should have really remembered that it was my, like, 1 year of uploading on YouTube. Because I would have done, like, a live for that like, evening, but... I completely forgot. Like, it didn't even cross my mind. Like, I'm so locked in with where I want to be with YouTube that I haven't even considered like the early goals and the early milestones. So I'm gonna go live, I think, this week. Might like watch some cool videos. Might play some games, like some horror games and stuff. Yeah, I think I might. Let me know if you guys want that.
Tuck, a user named Danny C, posted a series of videos to his account showing some seriously eerie activity happening inside his young child.
The geezer, mate, what's... Look at this, mate. It's him. I'm guessing this is Danny C. There's a child and Mr. Myers. What? What?
Bedroom, seemingly in the middle of the night. The footage, shot on a home security camera, shows Danny walking into his child's room. He sighs as he notices toys scattered across the floor and starts picking them up. But he doesn't get far, because then this happens.
Oh.
Cardo, this just opened by itself. While I was in there.
Is that a face? What is that?
Close it, please. Nobody's in there, right?
A door inside the child's bedroom swings open on its own for no apparent reason, prompting Danny to immediately call for someone else living in the house to come help.
Well,
The two men then search the room.
there's no child in the bed, which would suggest that the child is not asleep. The light is off. Turn the bloody light on. Like, everything is significantly less scary when the light's on.
They don't find anything that could explain what just happened. In a second video, the other man is wandering around the child's bedroom.
We've seen
The
this.
two of them get into a light argument about something, but it's right in the middle of
We
that
watched this on the Alexis
conversation that
2.0 video,
something
literally
really
like,
strange
not last
happens.
video, the video before.
Don't yell like that. Look at me. First of all, don't raise your voice like that. Inappropriate. And see, now the ghost is very upset. Don't do that.
Out of nowhere,
In the full clip, the kid comes back and he's like a bit unsure. He's like, there's no ghost. There's a ghost, kid, all right, mate?
one of the child's toys visibly moves by itself. Amazingly, both the man and the child seem to laugh it off and
Do you know
don't
what?
appear too shaken by it. Of course, some might suggest that doors and toys can
That is quite
sometimes
funny, actually, because I've never bothered to look actually at the toy that fell. And if you look at it, it's kind of already like slightly raised here. And then obviously as the kid's tramping backwards and forwards.
Out of nowhere, one of the child's toys visibly moves by itself. Amazingly, both the man and the
don't know.
child seem to laugh it off and don't appear too
I
shaken.
tried to rationalize that.
Of course, some might suggest that doors and toys
And I watched
can
it back
sometimes
again and I'm
move
like,
because of airflow, vibrations, or mechanical issues.
True.
But the timing and the fact that it happens twice in quick succession definitely raises some eyebrows.
The whole
If
wind
it's a
thing
coincidence,
is actually a
it's a
good
very
point
eerie
as well.
one.
Like, I know he didn't move very
So what do
fast,
you guys think?
but I don't know if you guys have seen any of these people on TikTok live. It's really embarrassing, to be honest. But they got like this bit of foil and they're like using their hand, pushing the air and making the foil fall over and saying that they have powers to move things with their mind. And I think they genuinely believe it as well. I don't know how to tell them that they 100% don't. And they are using quite literally forced air to move stuff. And like I see people comment like, this is so fake, this is so fake, this is so fake. But they'll do it for hours and hours. And I'm like, you genuinely can't think that you have powers. I did that when I was a kid. You know, when like you'd make a bit of paper move. These are like full-grown men as well. I'm like, what is going on?
Is
Exactly.
Danny's child's bedroom haunted by a playful spirit? Or is there a more down-to-earth explanation for what we're seeing? Either way, if the activity keeps up, Danny might want to start thinking about finding a new place to live, just to be safe.
I mean, I'd do it anyway, mate, because things don't just open on their own. And like,
The
his
next video
reaction was
we'll
like
be taking a
genuinely
look at comes
surprised
from
as
the
well.
popular Paranormal Encounters subreddit and was posted by a user known as jturley85.
What is that? Oh, it's a number 4 here. I thought this was the moon. I was like, what?
The uploader provides some helpful context surrounding the footage, which was reportedly filmed in Beaver, Utah. Here's what they wrote. Quote, "My wife's co-worker went out hunting this past weekend. They apparently took a pack of dogs out with them. While in the mountains, 2 of the dogs ran off. They chased after them and eventually found both dogs ripped apart
Holy.
after some searching. While trying
What do
to
you
look for
mean
whatever
ripped
caused it,
apart?
they found this
What, they've been played like an accordion, mate, and just yanked? Like, what?
and recorded it through their scope. I tried to upscale the video for clarity, but this was the best I could get. Anyone know what this could be?" End quote. Let's take a look at the footage and see for ourselves.
This isn't going to be scary, is it? What in the Alien versus Predator is that?
Whatever that thing is, it's pure nightmare fuel. The figure caught in the scope is tall, lanky, and moves in a deeply unnatural way.
Is it this thing right here? I don't really get the shape of it. Is this like thing like bent over doing this on its head? That's what it looks like.
In the comments,
Hold on.
the upload is lanky and moves in a deeply unnatural way. In
Am
the
I
comments,
right?
the uploader adds that the arms look extremely long and thin, with what appears to be hair or fur hanging off of them. They initially thought it might just be another hunter, but after watching the footage more closely, they are no longer so sure. A lot of commenters are throwing out one chilling theory, that this might be a skinwalker. based on the creature's bizarre shape, eerily long limbs, and the disturbing circumstances that led to the encounter.
Do we think these are
it's
real?
honestly not hard to see why.
Like, genuinely. Do
Of
we?
course, we can't say for certain what was caught on camera here. Some skeptics have suggested it could be a person in
Like, a couple of people now have pointed out that my skepticism is increasing, which I guess I'm just questioning things a lot more because I know how easy this stuff is to fake now. Like, I am very much I have to see it to believe it, or at least experience something. So like there is a level of belief for me, because just some things that, like, growing up, like I said, I will eventually at some point in the not so distant future, I will go through the stuff that I have sort of experienced as a kid. But I am, yeah, there's like a somewhat of a belief for me, but I don't know, man. It's really, really hard, especially when, like, none of this Skinwalker stuff seems to happen in the UK. Like, it's all, I mean, obviously you've got Skinwalker Ranch and you've got all these different places, and it's like, I mean, I'm probably never going to go to America because I just don't like flying, so probably won't. So I'm never going to experience this myself, which probably is a good thing. But if you guys have got any evidence or experiences with so-called skinwalkers, then please let me know, because I do find this stuff quite fascinating. Because I'm also very open-minded to the fact that I don't believe, how can I say it? I think the idea of us being the only planet with habitable life in the entire universe, or even extending past the universe, outside the universe, I think is probably a very closed-minded, probably quite ignorant way of thinking. I think that's quite silly, to be honest. I think the idea of that, of us being the only planet, is very low, or the chances, sorry, is very low. So I'm like, could it just be, I don't know, that, or I don't know, because like, why do we not see more of this? They just like live underground like little weird squirrel people.
in unusual clothing, a case of video distortion, or even an intentional hoax. But if this is a hoax, it's a remarkably convincing one, especially with the panic backstory and the remote mountainous
It looks
setting.
horrid, mate.
So what do you think? Was this a real sighting of a skinwalker, or something even stranger? Or do you think there's a more rational explanation hiding just beneath the surface? Let me know your thoughts and theories in the comments, because whatever it was, it definitely wasn't normal.
I was about to say, whatever it is, mate, is minging. I don't get it. What is going on here? What? What was that? Oh my god.
A person named
What's
Irakli
on in the bath?
Rodonaya posted a video to their YouTube account all the way back in December of 2009, showing what appears to be a casual moment of filming outside their car somewhere in Moscow. For the first minute or so, nothing really seems out of the ordinary. It just looks like someone filming random scenes around the city. It's slow, uneventful, and honestly a little boring at first.
Yeah.
But that all
The quality's
changes
great
pretty
as well.
quickly, as I'm sure you could have guessed. Take a look.
Wait, what? Mate, there's a massive Dorito in the sky. What even is that? Does anyone know if this has been, like, proven to be anything other than what it looks like? Because what the hell is that, mate? And it looks like it's like rotating or something. It probably is some form of like light projection or something, isn't it? But, or maybe it isn't.
Hovering
Mate.
in the sky in the middle of the night, is what appears to be a massive pyramid-shaped UFO.
That is
The
genuinely
object
confusing.
just sits there, eerily silent and unmoving, creating a surreal, almost hypnotic image. Many people in the comments expressed frustration that Irakli didn't stop the car and get out to
Oh, this has just reminded me of something. So, at some point in the not so distant future, I am going to be doing a video on the Mandela effect, or Mandela effect, however you say it. If you guys have got any specifically that you like, can you let me know? Because I'm going to be putting this entire video together myself. Rather than watching a video, we're going to basically just go through things and talk about it. I might even do it on the live, maybe. The idea of the Mandela effect and simulation theory kind of go hand in hand in a way. Because you got to think, right? Say we are in a simulation and say that there is someone controlling the entire simulation. If for whatever reason they went back to a previous time, or like to an earlier time than the present, like in this simulation, and changed something, then technically there would be like a knock-on butterfly effect, I guess. So, is the Mandela effect just someone within the simulation has gone back, changed something, and it's had a knock-on effect and changed certain things, like the Monopoly Man not having a monocle, and Pikachu not having a black tail, and all this sort of thing, or like a black tip on the end of his tail? It does beg the question. And then I'm like, but if it's a simulation, it would require power. So maybe where people say that the pyramid, the Great Pyramid of Giza, or the plateau itself, is a power plant, or at least that's one of the theories. Maybe that is. Maybe that's controlling everything. And these new structures that have been found underneath the pyramids are, I don't know, some form of like power source that's going into the earth and powering this simulation. That's just a theory. I've literally just kind of made that up entirely. So, yeah.
film the object more steadily. The video is quite shaky, which makes it difficult to fully make out the details, but it's still one of the more unique UFO shapes.
This is a cool video. The only thing is, obviously, the quality is
that this could be a digital
horrific.
hoax, drone formation, or even a government experiment. But others argue that the size, structure, and behavior of the object are simply too strange to explain away easily.
Yeah, because some people I know will talk about the shape, but there was, if I remember to find it, or if I can find it, I will put a picture up of the UFO that was spotted above China. I don't even know if that's been like proven to be real or not, but that looked like a fridge. So why not have a pyramid in the sky if you've got a fridge in the sky? You know what I mean?
It's a highly intriguing piece of footage that will definitely leave you scratching your head.
I like this. This is cool. Again, I need to do a UFO video, man. Need to. Damn, we're at number 2 already.
A Williamsburg resident named Abby Sobota posted a video to her TikTok account that shows her exploring an old, allegedly haunted basement. And let's just say, it turns out to be a decision she may have regretted. We watch as Abby wanders through the dim, run-down basement, feeling her surroundings. She notes that the area looks like it might have once been a prison, since many of the doors down there resemble jail cells, complete with heavy bars and narrow openings. As she's commenting on these cell-like doors,
this is a prison, mate. This is not a what?
Basement, something truly unsettling.
Wait, that door looked like a lockable prison door. What? Whose basement are you in? Who's that geezer in America that was like, it was a serial... what was his name again? It's like Ted or Todd. Oh my God, I actually can't remember his name. I'm going to have to Google it because it's going to annoy me.
2 hours later.
Ted Bundy. I knew his name was Ted. Todd, what am I on about, mate?
Settling happens.
I can't believe that.
To the core.
In the edit, it's going to make me look like I got it pretty quick.
There are these, what looks like prison cells.
5 minutes,
here.
probably, before I Googled it.
Look at these. Tell me
Where's
this
the...
is absolutely horrifying. What the hell? Did you...
Was that a shadow?
Shadow?
I'm not sure about this, you know. I'll tell you what though, mate.
Oh my God. Hello?
She has got some courage. What the hell,
Strange
mate?
sound suddenly echoes through the space, followed closely by the appearance of a mysterious shadow. What's chilling is that Abby appears to be
What's that
completely
light source in
alone.
the corner?
There's no one else visible in the basement with her. The video ends just seconds after the incident,
Can we have a look?
leaving us
Where's
with
the
no
light
idea
source
what
from the
happened
corner?
next. Ends just seconds after the incident,
I've
leaving
got to
us
be
with
quicker
no
on this
idea
button.
what
There we
happened
go. What's... Mate, that's not a light source, is it? Okay, cool. Try to potentially figure it out, but
next. Thankfully,
I got
Abby
nothing.
wasn't harmed. She still actively posts on TikTok, but as far as this particular video goes, no update
I thought we
has
was going to
ever
look through
been
this door and there's just going to be some geezer stood there like...
shared. Now, one possible explanation is that the shadow might have been cast by someone walking outside, especially if there's a light source or a small window nearby. It's
We
not
didn't see it though,
impossible,
did we not?
but if you rewatch the clip closely, the timing and angle of the shadow still feel a bit off. It doesn't quite behave the way you'd expect a natural shadow to.
Yeah, I'm not...
So what was it? A shadowy
kind of
spirit tied to a dark past?
scary.
A strange trick of light? Or maybe just the mind playing tricks in an eerie setting? If that basement really was part of a former prison, then perhaps a lingering presence from the past was making itself known. And in a world like this, anything is possible.
I've just realised, a lot of the time, I say I've just realised, I actually realise this near enough every time that I edit a video. I will make a comment about it looking like a prison, not realising that they've literally said already that it's a former prison. Like, I need to start listening because I feel like I'm so ready to be scared that I just stop listening. I'm a Billy Silly, mate. Number one. Right. Hands by my side.
Reddit user
No
Wrestling is Real
getting
posted a
scared.
video to the Paranormal Encounters
Oh, it's in the
subreddit
UK,
that's
man.
been gaining a lot of traction lately, and after watching it, it's easy to see why.
No hiding, no getting scared.
According to the uploader, he was simply out for a walk in Scotland when he passed by an old abandoned building. He says he started hearing strange banging noises coming from around the property, and naturally, curiosity got the best
You know
of
what's
him.
mad, right? Considering I live in the UK, and the UK is not as big in the slightest, it is tiny. Look at the map, it is tiny. I have never, ever been to Scotland. And the place is absolutely stunning. Like, if anyone ever comes to the UK, I genuinely recommend going to Scotland because there is so much to look at. I just need to go. And like, there's so many like ancient sites and stuff up in Scotland as well. God. I'm going to go to Scotland, you know. I'm actually going to go to Scotland. I might just go this year. In fact, I'm going now. See ya.
Decade. Here's what he captured.
I'm sorry. Right. Hold. Right. If this was someone from behind, like trying to boot it open, like say it was someone homeless, right? Because if it's abandoned, the chances are probably is some homeless people living there. However, if this was someone trying to boot it open or even punch it open, but judging from how it's being lifted from the bottom, it means that it's probably being kicked from lower down, right? You would see the leg at least once, like, you know, like following through with the kick. Like you would see a leg. But then again, does this look real? Wait, hold on. Does this even look... This looks like CGI.
It is a ghost. Just a wind. Mate. Must be a ghost. No, it's a ghost.
This guy, like, being rational, you know? It's I
There's
mean...
nothing else there.
Can someone tell me?
Something
Wait, has that been...
definitely feels
Is that been...
The way the board flaps open and close.
It doesn't
has
look
a
right, does
jerky,
it?
Almost unnatural movement to it. And just as things seem to calm down, there's another noise. And then the motion suddenly stops, as if whatever was causing it decided to go still. The uploader also notes that no one else was around when the video was filmed. And while some might point to the wind as the cause, he raises a good question. If it really was the wind, why did it stop the moment that second noise occurred? While there's always the chance
and also, mate, the tree didn't move one time. So, mate, explain that then.
this was caused by airflow, pressure changes, or an unstable structure reacting to the environment.
Like,
There's
the
no
wind
denying that
force.
the
I mean, I
timing,
know that you can
the
get like a
movement,
wind tunnel,
and the setting all combine to make this feel
especially through like a
creepy.
gap. But
Honestly, this is one of the most bizarre
you would at
and
least see
unsettling
the
clips
trees
I've come across
moving.
in a while, and I might just think twice about exploring abandoned buildings in Scotland anytime soon.
I might
What do you
think twice
think?
about
Just
visiting
no board and some wind,
Scotland
or something more?
after
Let
that
me know
video,
in the
mate.
comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts.
Nah, screw it. I'm definitely going to Scotland. What a place, mate.
And that was 7 scary videos.
Oh my god.
I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, then subscribe for more scary content. My
I just
name is
realised.
Spooks, and I'll see you all in the next video.
I even said a minute ago, it's number 1, and then I was surprised that it finished. Silly Billy. Sir Spooks. What a video, mate. I really enjoyed that. Can someone please tell me about that UFO thing in, was it Russia? The one that was like a little like a Dorito or a pyramid? Can someone tell me if that has been proven to be either real or fake? But yeah, guys, please do me a favor. If you like the video, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. And yeah, let me know if you guys want me to do a live this week. And I'll see about getting it done, because I think I could probably do like Friday or Saturday night, which would probably work well for everyone, wouldn't it? Probably like Saturday night, more than likely. I'm going to do it. Cool. Right, guys, I'll see you on the next one. Enjoy.